All green lights, everything's a go. Money on the table, count it real slow. Pull up that rosé, twist up that Cali Dro. When you hustle hard, no matter what is hitting for. Now go.
What it do, Sun Doolers? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now I'm about to start my breakdown of the NFL divisions, and I'm going to start off with the NFC North. And people, I'm going to try to make these videos as quick as possible. I have 8 divisions to break down, and I have my notes on my computer screen, so I will be looking at my computer screen a lot. Pardon me. If you guys have a problem with me looking, not directly in the camera, hey, it is what it is. I do a lot of damn typing. I've been doing a lot of videos today, and I'm just trying to get these videos out. So anyway, moving along, we're going to break down, I'm going to break down the NFC North, okay? And then also at the end, towards the end of these videos, I will tell you guys, the rankings that I think these teams will finish in, and then also I'm going to talk about the hot seat quarterbacks. There's going to be 2 of them right now in this division. There's 2 quarterbacks that's on the hot seat. Now, let's start off. Hot seat quarterback number 1, Jay Cutler for the Chicago Bears. Now we all know Jay Cutler. He has a strong arm. At times he can be, he's pretty accurate at times. But his problem is he get hit a lot. He don't have a lot of protection, and sometimes he turn the ball over a lot. Now Jay Cutler, he's entering his final year of his contract, facing questions whether or not he can be a franchise quarterback. Is he the guy for the quarterback position? Can he get the team over the hump? Can he lead them to the Super Bowl? He's facing a lot of questions. Is he mentally tough? Do he have all the tools to lead his team to victory? Now, it's kind of the same position that the Ravens was in, where Ravens Joe Flacco was in when he was in his final entering last season, his final year of his contract, and we saw what Joe Flacco did. He was terrific in the playoffs. He won a Super Bowl, and he pretty much cashed in a big contract, a very, very huge contract. Of course, I'm pretty sure Jay Cutler, he would love to follow the same steps of Joe Flacco, pretty much follow Joe Flacco's blueprint. Okay. But it won't be easy because his, like I said before, his consistency, it has never, matched his talent pretty much. Now the Bears, they hired Mark Trestman as the head coach, hoping he would bring out, the best in Jay Cutler. Hopefully he can. We don't really know for sure. Trestman, he's built a reputation from the research and just from videos that I watched and people talking about him as a quarterback guru. So we have to see what he can do for Jay Cutler. We'll see if he can work magic, with Jay Cutler. We shall see. Now, hot seat quarterback number 2. Talk about Christian Ponder. The Vikings this year, Ponder, he pretty much has to prove that he should be the Vikings quarterback for the long haul. We know they have Adrian Peterson, mainly the workload, the workhorse of the team. He's an all-time great running back so far. But his carry is too big of a load. He carried the ball too much. He's like the boatload of the offense. Ponder, he has 5 games. Well, he had 5 games last season in which he threw for less than 150 yards. The Vikings, they signed former Packers wide receiver Greg Jennings. Hopefully he can help. They signed him through free agents. You guys know that. And drafted a wide receiver, Cordell Patterson from Tennessee in the 1st round. So them 2 guys right there, especially leadership, and Greg Jennings should be able to help Christian Ponder, progress as a quarterback. Ponder, he has better weapons, like I said before. Now the Vikings pretty much, they, we'll just see what they have to do. They have a good defense. They have Allen, defensive end. They have, like I said, a solid defense. They made it to the playoff last year. And hopefully they can look to build off the success of what they did last year. Now, I know I'm saying a lot. Sorry, guys. But the biggest X factor is Eddie Lacy for the Packers. For the Packers running back. He needs consistent running game to support Aaron Rodgers, perhaps the NFL's best quarterback. Packers, they did pretty good last year, but they're looking to get better and improve. Aaron Rodgers, I feel like they need to let Aaron Rodgers do what he does best. Let him be Aaron Rodgers. Let him scramble out the pocket pass. The boy is accurate. He can throw the ball deep. The defense, of course, for the Green Bay Packers have to get more better, consistent. We know even when they won a championship that the Packers was not a great of a defense. and they just lost a Hall of Fame cornerback, Charles Woodson. So we'll see who's going to step up and replace him. They don't have Donald Driver. They just lost Greg Jennings. But Aaron Rodgers, he's a great quarterback, so he will get that offensive core going. I believe the Packers still have Cedric Benson, so they should have a decent running game. And like I said, Eddie Lacy, he will help out that run game a lot. You know, he's gonna be the future back. You know, he's going to get a lot of runs, a lot of carries this season. Pretty much that's what I'm saying. You know, a more balanced offensive attack will take pressure, off their defense. Like I stated before, their defense is not the greatest defense, and make Rodgers even more difficult to deal with. How well the Packers run the ball could make the difference between being just a playoff team or a Super Bowl team. It just depends on what goes on. Now, let's talk about the Lions. The biggest challenges for the Detroit Lions. The Lions have made the playoffs they made the playoffs in 2011. Last year they was like 4-12. They just sucked. They didn't play well at all. Calvin Johnson, he had a great season. Defense wasn't really there. Quarterback wasn't really there. But they took a major step back, like I said, in 2012, with problems both on and off the field. Quarterback Matthew Stafford and wide receiver Calvin Johnson. Hopefully they should continue to put up great numbers. And Matthew Stafford, he did have a good season. Wasn't a great season like the one before, but I'm pretty sure he's still going to have a great season. Just got a nice little extension contract. But unless their defense and like I said, the running game improve, the Lions are the favorite to be at least fourth best team in their division. So we just have to see what happens. So there you go, guys. This is my breakdown of the NFC North. Oh, let me give you how I think the teams will finish. Number one, of course, I think the Packers is going to finish first because just Aaron Rodgers and just the greatness of him being a quarterback in that offense. And then, I'm pretty sure the defense is going to be better. And then second place, I believe the Bears. I believe Jay Cutler will be that guy this year, him and Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall is going to continue to play well. I think the defense is going to be probably solid. Number three, Vikings. I love to pick up a Greg Jennings, and then you have Adrian Peterson there still. So who knows? They can be that surprise team, but I just think Christian Ponder, he's not there yet. And then, of course, last, I believe the Detroit Lions. I just don't feel like their defense is going to be good enough, and I don't really know what's going to happen with this team. So there you go, guys. This is my breakdown of NFC North. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Tell me what you think about it. Who you think is going to win and come out number one in this division. Let me know, guys. Peace. I'm out of here.